Good afternoon, I'm Abdullah Babalola, it's 1:30 and you're listening to Solent Sports News. Anderlecht have apologised for the behaviour of their fans during their 2-1 defeat to West Ham in the Europa Conference League on Thursday night. 13 people have been arrested following seats being thrown and flares set off amongst the travelling supporters. 2 police officers required hospital treatment, one for a suspected broken wrist, while the second received stitches for a head injury. Southampton head of recruitment Joe Shields has reportedly been told to stay away from St Mary's and Staplewood campus after an approach from Chelsea. We sent our reporter Jack Purnell down to St Mary's to find out more.
I'm here today outside St Mary's Stadium as we learn of the potential move of Joe Shields to Chelsea. Shields only joined the Saints 6 months ago from Man City and already recruited 4 players from the Citizens. News broke 2 days ago on Twitter from Fabrizio Romano claiming Shields was already in line to go to Chelsea. Is this because of Ralph Hasenhüttl's uncertain future, or is this because of Sport Republic's lack of planning? We don't know. Only time will tell. Back to you guys in the studio.
The football world is now fully focused on this upcoming Premier League weekend, and there are some big fixtures to keep an eye on. One such fixture is Liverpool versus Manchester City, which plays on Sunday afternoon. Liverpool, fresh off beating Rangers 7-1 in the Champions League, will be trying to stop City striker Erling Haaland from scoring his 16th Premier League goal. The Reds manager Jurgen Klopp had some high praise for the Norwegian forward.
Obviously, when you play against, probably for sure in the moment the best striker in the world, you have to make sure that he doesn't get that many balls. Physically, he sets new standards. So it's physically the combination of being really physical and technical and sensational awareness. His orientation on the pitch is exceptional. He knows always where the decisive gaps are, barely offside, reads that really well. So many things would make him a striker. And now in this specific case with City, some of the best players around him in the world. So in setting up goals, in finding the right moment for the passes, with Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Mahrez, whoever, they all are really good at that, so that's a perfect fit, no doubt about that.
In the cricket, the final T20 between England and Australia has been concluded after rain stopped play. Australia were 30 for 3 in response to England's 112 for 2, with Josh Buttler hitting 65 of 41 balls. England won the series after claiming victories in the first 2 T20 series. Clarissa Shields has accused Savannah Marshall of being a bully following their fiery meeting last night. Shields also believes that Marshall is scared of her and the American remains confident before their fight. The 2 women will clash tomorrow night at the O2 and will both be looking to win the undisputed middleweight title. Chris Eubank Sr. has accused the organisers of his son's fight with Conor Benn of wanting him to be an accomplice in his son's murder. Eubank Sr. slammed the event, which required Eubank Jr. to lose serious weight to meet Benn, who was found to have used a banned substance in the lead-up. The event was set to go ahead before the British Boxing Board of Control found the substance in Benn the day before the bout. In golf, the PGA has been dealt a big blow after Phil Mickelson said he was glad to have picked the winning side between the new LIV Group and the PGA. The comments came after a number of players who signed for LIV were suspended from the PGA Tour, which has started a lawsuit scheduled for January 2024. Now over to the UFC, internet sensation Hasbulla has signed a contract with the MMA group. The 3-foot, 4-inch tall teenager who is believed to have dwarfism posted a picture on his Instagram confirming the deal. It is unknown who he will be fighting at the moment, with the size and weight limit being a limitation for finding opponents. A local boxing amateur is about to turn pro, despite only being in one fight. Albanian-born Valentino Marcu won his one and only fight 2 years ago, but hasn't had another one since due to COVID restrictions. He's now set to make his professional boxing debut in either November or December. Come back at 3:30 to hear the full story on this boxing sensation. Solent men's football first team made a convincing start to life under new manager Sami Lander, with a 4-0 win over Gloucestershire University. A stunning strike from Louis Moore opened the scoring and paved the way for a dominant second-half display. We sent our correspondent to get Lander's thoughts on the game. Come back at 3:30 to watch the full package. That's all for now. We'll be back at 3:30 with your latest headlines.